The play. Curtain opens. Morality, concentration, and insight are sitting in a bar having a discussion. A large stack of empty shot glasses sits in front of concentration and insight. An organic chia kombucha sits in front of morality. Morality. You navel-gazing, self-absorbed, good-for-nothing freaks! I go out and work hard all day long to make this world fit to live in, while you two sit on those sweat-covered cushions and cultivate butt rot. I go out and make good money, keep food in our mouths, a roof over our heads, deal with our stuff, and you go out and spend our money up at that freak house you call a meditation center when there is important work to be done. I want to work on my tan. Insight. Who are you calling self-absorbed? I can't be self-absorbed by definition. If it wasn't for me, you would be so stuck in dualistic illusion that you wouldn't know your ass from your elbow. You conceptually fixated, emotionally mired, bound up in manifestation-looking 12 sandwich-eating concentration. Yeah, and by the way, Mr. Oh-so-worldly, you should learn to lighten up sometimes. Work your fingers to the bone. What do you get? Bony fingers, that's what. And that goes for you too, Mr. Enlightenment. If you didn't have my skills, you'd be shit out of luck, unable to focus, and dead boring to boot. Who brings up the deep joy and wondrous mind states around here? I do, that's who. So you two should just shut up. Insight. Oh yeah? Well, Mr. La La Land, if it weren't for me, we'd be so caught up in your transient highs that we might just get arrested. Somebody call the law. You two are so easily sucked into blowing things out of proportion that without me, you two would have all the perspective of a dung heap. Morality. Dung heap? You'd be lucky to have a dung heap if it wasn't for me, you emptiness-fixated, I'm so non-conceptual vibration junkie. What good is having perspective if you don't go out and use it? Concentration. Yeah, and speaking of perspective, I give you guys more perspective than you have any idea of. Not only do I provide a bridge between our resident save-the-world poster child and the void-fixated flicker boy, I help you two get your twitchy little minds right. I help the Boy Scout here gain more and deeper insight into his screwed-up emotional world and stuff than he ever could have on his own. And if it wasn't for me, Mr. Ultimate would just be spinning his wheels in the parking lot. And furthermore, I am fun. Insight. Yeah, maybe. But you don't know when to stop, you otherworldly space case. If Relative Man and I hadn't pulled you out of the clouds, you'd still be lost in some formless realm, thinking you had half a clue. I'm the one with the clue. There ain't nothing in the world like what I know, and without it, your whole pathetic little sense of identity would be bound up in a world beyond your control. I am your salvation, and you know it. Morality. Beyond my control, my ass. I make things happen in this world, great things. I'm the one that really gets us somewhere. I make a difference. Who cares if there is no self when people are starving in Africa? Insight. Who cares is exactly my point. There is no separate, permanent self that cares. Morality. I know you are, but what am I? Insight. Exactly. Morality. Jerk. Concentration. See, you guys gotta chill out. Get some balance and peace in your life. Take a few moments and just breathe. Leave your worries and cares behind and fly the friendly skies. It's free, legal, and oh so recommended. You can quit whenever you like. All your friends are doing it. Come on, just relax. Morality. All right, fly guy. When are we going to deal with our emotional issues, huh? When are we going to save the world? We can't just go on vacation forever. Insight. Your problem is that you can't see the sensations that make up these issues as they really are, so you make such a big friggin' deal out of them. I mean, I see your point, but you are so reactive and blind that you are hardly the one for the job. You solidify these things into huge monsters, forget you have done this, and then freak out when they come running after you. You need a clue. You confused little shrew. Morality. Oh, yeah? Don't think that just because you can see the true nature of the issues that make up your reality, that you won't still have stuff to deal with. Now that's delusion. Insight. It's even more deluded to think that you can really have a completely healthy perspective on anything without me, you monster maker. Concentration. Dude, do you see those angels floating through the wall? Morality. Where in hell did I find you, freaks? Insight. Short memory, eh? You found us when you realized you couldn't do it on your own. You needed us to really be able to do the job you wanted to do, to really make a difference and be as happy and effective as you could be. Morality. Yeah, and when can I get rid of you? Concentration and insight. When you have mastered us completely. Jinx, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Morality. Bartender. The end. If you find that you have gotten to the point where you can't laugh at your own path, stop immediately and figure out why. I hope you have found this little irreverent dialogue entertaining. While clearly a bit ridiculous, these sorts of immature tensions can arise until we really have a solid grasp of each of the trainings and how they complement and enhance each other. When we have this, they will work together as they were meant to. By doing the experiment for ourselves, by diligently and intentionally training in the 3 trainings, we will learn how this works and go beyond the level of the ranting fools in the play and their real life correlates.